Jack, a 1-1 draw this afternoon against Wigan Athletic. What are your first takeaways from that result?
Probably my first initial thought would be disappointment. I think first half to second half was night and day compared to just, I just think simple things, like energy. I thought we were a bit lethargic moving it around. Everyone, not just anyone. So I think, once we lift our just our energy levels the second half, I thought we created a lot, and I thought it was a good spell, maybe 20-30 minutes where I think if we nick another, then I think it could be more and we go and win the game. But it wasn't meant to be, and we have to look at the positives, especially that second half, take that away and move on to Tuesday. Wigan
took the lead during that quiet spell for us in the first half there. Is there anything you put our kind of slower start down to?
Nah, not really. I think it just comes from ourselves really. I think we spoke about it there at the end of the game. I think we need to raise our levels right from the first minute. I think we have done that the last 3 games. I think we started the last 3 games exceptionally well. I think we didn't really have that urge to go and start the game quick enough. So once we can get that, we'll be fine, I'm sure.
Certainly came out after the half time, firing out the blocks. What was said in the change rooms?
Just similar to what I'm saying. Just lift everything. If the ball comes out to play, get the ball and play quick for throw-ins. Get your hand on the ball for free kicks, and just I think Wigan were kind of sitting back, not parking the bus, but sitting back at times. And if we just lifted that a little bit, then I'm sure we would have won the game.
Over 6,500 fans here today. Well, it wasn't quite like the Argyle game. I'm sure you and the team really lent on them, especially in that second half.
Yeah, absolutely. They come out the numbers again. They've been excellent in the last couple of games, and towards the end, they nearly sucked the manager always says it, but they sucked the ball in the net, and it was just unfortunately it wasn't meant to be.
It's now 4 games unbeaten for the team. How can you and the team reflect on this, and where can we go now?
There's loads to reflect on. I think we probably looked more on the first half than the second half. I think we played with a little bit of freedom as well in the second half as well. I think we've probably never done that enough in the first half, especially. So now we'll obviously recover tomorrow, be in Monday, and look over the stuff that we can put right and look forward to Tuesday.
You mentioned Tuesday there, a trip to Newport in the Virtue Trophy for a spot in the knockout stage. How can you and the team look forward to this?
Absolutely. I think you can see the team we put out last round. It was a pretty strong team. So I think the manager will hopefully do the same. We take every game serious, and we hope to get through to the next round.
It's only a small break in league action as we return to Leyton Orient away next weekend. What's the kind of early approach going into this game?
I think we'll look forward to the Newport game first, and then we'll focus on to the league game. I think last year was we won 1-0. I think was it
1-0 win.
I think correct. I think we had to battle that out. So I think they're in and around us as well in the league. So it's got the makings to be a good game.
Thank you very much.